again, warm greetings to all dear judges. Now may I call Team A with the name Roaring Spirit. Please give a round of applause for Roaring Spirit. Also welcome the second team, Team B, with the name Royal Furious. Give a round of applause for Royal Furious. Each speaker will be given 3 minutes to speak, and before 30 seconds a warning bell will be given. And once again I want to say, a topic does not decide who will be the winner, but how much you can convince that decides. Okay, so now the first speaker from the fourth motion we have Almaz Khan, and she will be going to speak on the word.
Stay calm. Staying home can be very good. A very good morning to one and all students here. I am Almaz Khan of class 12, and I am here to share my opinion on the negative aspects of Corona on work from home. As everything in this world is perfect? No, obviously it is not. Everything has its own positives as well as its negatives. As grass is always greener on the other side. As it may have an impact directly or indirectly on the health and mental as well as physical health of a person. It may require equipment and machines which is very inconvenient and expensive for all to purchase. As I would like to appeal my judges as well as my opponents to pay attention on a point, that is a report by AIMS, that is an analysis of 2000 hours, 800 jobs and 9 countries, comes to an extent that about nearly 80%, literally 80% of the workforce find it difficult to work at home because of the following reasons like lack of teamwork, lack of communication gap, and so on. It must seem like a work that themselves got to do, not everyone. It may have impact on the support they need to do their jobs, and it is not convenient and not within everyone's lifestyle, as I said before. I would like to give an example. Some people have young children, and they may have not be aware of their boundaries. As this is my first introduction while working. Thank you for listening.
And the next speaker is from this team against the motion, and we have Archie to speak. Let us give a round of applause for Archie.
Work hard in silence, let your success make the noise. Hello everyone, this is Archie Agrawal. I am standing here to tell you the positive impacts of COVID-19 on work. COVID-19 has posed a lot of challenges on all the spheres of life. But the challenges have helped to learn a lot, especially in the field of work. Working from home is a lot more comfortable for lots of people. Most significantly, work from home saves daily commuting time, which means workers can start their and end their day as they choose, as long as their work is complete and leads to strong outcomes. This control over our work schedules can be invaluable when it comes to attending to the needs of your personal problems. People who work from home can save money by maintaining their vehicles, cars, parking fees, transportation fees, and etc. All can be reduced and maintain your savings. These savings aid up and put more money back into your pocket. It reduces greenhouse gas emissions by the equivalent of taking more than 6 lakh cars out of the road for an entire year. The work of a doctor. The doctors have been working round the clock in order to save the lives of the patients. In the process, many committed doctors have become victims of the deadly virus, but they never step back to their duties and serve for the life of the people. At last, I appeal as well as judges and opponents to think how their work was made easy during the pandemic, and work from home, remote working should be increased because every coin has two faces. One
spoken quite well. So now we have from team A, Anjali Chauhan to speak. Let's give a clap for Anjali Chauhan.
The more that you read, the more things you know. A very warm good morning to all of you. This is Asri Chauhan from 9th class, and I am here to present my team Royal Furious on subtopic Impact of COVID-19 is negative on education. Yes, it's so negative. According to one research, in June 2020, 114 countries has closed schools and colleges, and it affects 1 billion of students. In India, it affects 32 crore students and their future. But some schools conduct online classes. It is good idea, but it is a digital divide. The students who are not having interest in their studies, they only join the class and do whatever they want, playing games, watching movies, and so many other things. The students who are having interest, half of them are not having mobile phones, laptops, and any facility to attend the classes. By this problem, we heard so many societies. I have to give an example. I read in newspaper that a girl from Uttar Pradesh, not having the facilities to attend the classes, laptops, mobile phones, and so anything. And she had too much loss in her studies. That's why she attends society. Another thing I want to discuss is stress of students. As a student, we all know the month of examinations are very stressful for us. Continuously postponements of exams and no clarity when exams would conduct. And constant online class of 5 to 6 days, continuously sitting in front of screen with headphones, it affects our health a lot. And sometimes it is stressful also. E-learning makes students lazy and their routines are disturbed. E-learning can cause a social isolation and it requires strong self-motivating skills and time management skills. Lack of communication skills in online students. Cheating prevention during online assessment is complicated. I think as a student you all agreed with my every and each point. Thank you.
Welcome Shreyanshi. Let's give a round of applause for Shreyanshi.
Good morning to the respected chairman sir and other judges. My name is Shreyanshi Verma and I am going to tell you about positive sides of class and education during COVID. And I am going to start this with one small quotation. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Due to COVID, as we shifted to online platforms which give us opportunity to give exams in different ways. For example, MCQ, quiz, which can be seen in schools and universities, which makes the whole education system more flexible, as there is no more hustle of distributing papers, collecting answers. Also, students are restricted with time. Not a single extra second is given, which makes the examination even for everyone. Furthermore, it is a good opportunity to talk about co-curricular courses. There are platforms like Udemy, Coursera, which provide you courses so that you can improve in subject that you are missing from them. You can also use this platform to get co-curricular courses according to your hobby so that you can learn about things that you are passionate about. On moving, online platforms save our precious time that could be used in co-curricular activities. You might be asking yourself, what time saving you are having, right? Let me tell you, you are no longer coming to school over. On an average, you are saving 20 minutes. And the same 20 minutes is saved during school dismissal. And that is 40 minutes which you can use to take a lecture of co-curricular courses. As we see, we are living in the age of science and technology. Mobiles, computers, laptops are one of the best solutions to stay in contact with these technologies. Understanding the science behind these devices and knowing what they are capable of and how they work make it easier to take that initial step into today's working world. See that a village can operate such a device makes me lean towards promoting online education. In the beginning phase of COVID, exams are conducted on Teams or Google Docs, which gives a raise in a pleasant. To overcome this problem, schools, universities started using other platforms which are more efficient, like Codeganga, which is used by VIP to conduct examinations. This platform restricts tab switching in browser, use of earphones, and it also provides AI proctoring or online classes. Now, I am going to conclude my words in 3 points. Flexibility in education, time saving, co-curricular courses, and technology. Thank you.
So from the next speaker we have is Prashant from the Yes team. Yes, please welcome Prashant.
Honorable Judges and my dear friends, a very great, warm and good morning to all of you. Myself Prashant and today I was a student. Fortunately that I am standing and presenting my views on the topic. And my topic is the negative impact of COVID-19 on marketing. The negative impact is that most of the local shops are facing trouble because people are not buying things. And especially most of the electronic shops are facing trouble because due to spreading. And there are some cases of people committed suicide. Near the mic. There is a people committed suicide because of many loss and death. And there are two online food ordering companies like Zomato and Swiggy. They also face several losses. And they have to fire their delivery boys and they got unemployed. And lockdown, the all malls are closed and they also face several losses. And they have to be fired their workers. Now the present generation is moving to the digital marketing, which is good. But what about the cyber crime? That is the issue. The cyber crime is increasing in India, and now the crimes are totally more than 45,000. And what about the privacy? The privacy is the biggest issue of India, and because our information is very important. In the long run, I would like to say that we have to encourage the local shops, and government should give the compensation to people who have losses. And the impact of COVID-19 on marketing is very negative. Yet we have to face it and overcome throughout it. That's all for the part. Thank you.
Now from the Royal Spirit we have Nakul Chaurasia to speak on. Please give a round of welcome for Nakul.
Sir Michael Jordan said that always turn a negative situation into a positive situation. Good morning everyone present here. I am Nakul Chaurasia. Today I stand here to present my views in the favor of positive impact of coronavirus on marketing. It's amazing how the business owners still don't realize the effect of coronavirus on marketing. There are also effective strategies and ways of promoting business on social media through strategic planning and innovation. It's a fact that people don't need you to have a physical outlet or big office building to earn money or recognize your name. If your business appears on any online platform, they will get to know about your products and services you offer. They can also share its links to other parts of the world to make it a word of mouth. You don't even have to ask them to do this. If your product satisfies one customer, they will bring in others, and this will give more profit than your ordinary shop. I will tell you how the lockdown is beneficial for the shop owner. If people don't become sluggish, the corona will impact just nothing on the business. I will give you a real life example of a friend. When there was lockdown, the government had allowed the shop owner that they can provide home delivery services to the nearby people. So he and his father gave the home delivery services to the nearby people. So his shop got more fame than before. So the impact of COVID-19 is pretty good for such kind of high-performing businessmen. We begin with positivity. The COVID had initiated Atmanirbhar Bharat, which has rebuilt the trust of many Indian businessmen, traders, and society at large. Undoubtedly, with Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Indian manufacturing sector has been given a push. When there was a COVID era, the Chinese products are also restricted, which also boosted their Indian manufacturing sector. The rural people also started to make their own handmade products and also started their own online business at sitting at home itself. They don't even work at any other shop or factories to earn money, and this also boosted their financial conditions. As it is a very well said quote that success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. So now I would like to conclude my whole speech in 4 points. First point, the businessmen learn how to make their business through social media and online platforms. Second point, the shop owners will be beneficial from the lockdowns. Third point, due to the COVID-19, there is initiated Atmanirbhar Bharat and restriction of the COVID Chinese products, which also boosts their Indian manufacturing sector. Fourth point, the rural people started to make their handmade products, and it also boosted their financial conditions. So now, this all suggests that there is almost positive impact of COVID-19 on marketers. Thank you.
Now we have another speaker from the Royal Curious to say that the effect of corona was negative, and he is going to speak on the loss of life because many persons we have lost in this corona. So we respect them and we also pray for them so that they may rest in peace. And now may I call Nischal. Please give a round of applause for Nischal.
Good morning everyone. First of all, thank you for being here. Lots of life. Can you imagine? In last 2 years, we lost 4.5 lakh people according to the government reports. Apart from that, some media reports says that more than 40 lakh people have lost their life. And I think maybe it's just a number for my opinion. A person never died alone. He died with lots of hope, millions of feelings. That is the person. Think about the child who lost his father or his mother or both. Think about a mother who lost his child. Think about a wife who lost his husband. And that may be just a loss of life for the world, but for the family, it's completely destroyed the world. The second wave of COVID affects more to the younger people. Maybe some of them are able to become the greatest doctor, greatest scientist, athletes, writer, actor, poet, leader of our country. I'm just trying to say, when we talk about 40 lakh people died, we talk about 40 lakh assets of our country died. Maybe they want to, maybe they are able to do something great for our country or his family, but now they don't. And I think some of you know about Dr. K.K. Rao. Dr. K.K. Rao is one of the best doctors during COVID in our India. He started a YouTube channel to helping the people who are facing depression due to COVID. He shared his tips and tricks, his experience to help the other doctors too, who were not that literate about COVID-19. They can also able to treat their patient. They can also able to save their life. And you know what? He sacrificed his life for us. I just want to tell you that there is a need to see loss of life in a broad perspective. It's not that decreasing population. It is loss of economically, loss of humanity, and loss of talent. And that's my time, guys. My name is Shalman. I'm studying class 11A, and I hope you get my home. Thank you.
Now speaking on the positive impact of the loss of life, so now we have on the roaring spirit Anirudh. Let's give a round of applause for Anirudh.
That is a part of life. One day everyone has to die. Hello everyone, my name is Anirudh Shrivas, class 12. As we know that in this pandemic situation, we lost many of our life, many of our fighting soldiers, doctors, and many are corona warriors. We feel very sad about it. But we can't stuck at one point. We should have to move on. So yet there is some positive impact of it. The world population has reduced by 1.8%, and the people which are suffering from many serious diseases like cancer, paralysis, they get relief from their painful life. I want to share one incident with you all. In my neighbor, there was an old lady. She was suffered from paralysis about 3 to 4 years. She not able to sit properly. She not able to eat properly, and the financial condition of her family was not so good. So due to coronavirus, she died. And there are a lot of sadness in her family, but a little bit of happiness too. That the family member realized that she get relief from her painful life. So on the other hand, we can see the people while hearing the news of these pandemic situation, they can understand the importance of their life, and they start practicing yoga, exercises. They can maintain their diet, they can maintain their hygiene too, and the people which are addicted from many miserable things like alcohol, smoking, and many other, they all left these all things, and these are some positive impact of it. So I want to say one point only. There is not a winner. There's only a survivor. It is a life. If we should have to grow, we should have to move now. Thank you.
What do you consider is working from home a boon or a blessing?
Working from home is a boon because people save their time, their money, and people are mostly engaged in technology. We are people technology friendly. We are using software.
I want to ask a question from you. How could you say that working from home is comfortable for people? Many people do not have the appropriate surroundings for working. They do not feel professional while working. Many women who work at home have to take care of their children. They have to do the household chores. Many people get the noise from the surroundings while they work. How could you say that they are comfortable while working?
Working from home offer more flexibility for workers to take care of their families. Remote jobs also help in flexible schedules, which means workers can start and end their day as they choose, as long as the work is complete and leads to strong outcomes. They work even in night or in days according to their schedules.
Who committed suicide due to COVID for the financial problem for their home due to related for education. Right? But there is one more option for her. She can also ask for help. But why did she commit suicide?
I think she committed suicide because in this pandemic, not everyone is ready for help, and we can't know that she asked for help or not because she know why she committed suicide, na?
Okay, I agree with this. But there are not everyone like that they don't want to help.
They help for food, shelter, but how they help for it? Digital things like mobile phones, laptops, and so many things.
What are the negative impact of marketing because online platform is working too good?
But what about the local jobs? They didn't sell nothing, and the online digital marketing is not affordable for the poor people who are in the local jobs.
I strictly mentioned in my speech that the poor people also started their to make their handmade products.
But in minority, but this COVID-19 is positive for the market.
Government is providing free access. They don't require to go in any private hospital to give more money.
Please welcome Paras with a round of applause.
Hello guys, I'm Bharat here and I'm here to represent my team Royal Premium. So, my debate topic is, my topic is that is the impact of COVID-19 on games. So yeah, sure. There is too much negative impact of COVID-19 on games. Play in that situation. So, as we know that in the COVID-19 lockdown, we all were attending online classes, but some of the students were only playing mobile phone games. We can say that the PUBG, Free Fire, these types of nonsense games, and some of the students were attending online classes. So, so it affects the people, the children who were playing mobile phone games. The mobile phone effects on their mind and on their eyes also. We can. I have an example of a boy who lives in my colony. Yeah. So whenever I see him, he always plays mobile phone games like PUBG, Free Fire, and after a time, his parents took him and went to the hospital. Then my grandma asked to his parents, "What happened? Why did you take your boy take your child to the hospital?" So his parents said to my grandma that he always plays mobile phone games and it affects on his mind. So it nowadays mental patient. So that was the problem. Then my grandma told me that. So that is the example. And it so still he is a mental patient, and still this treatment is going on. So according to me, there is a too much negative impact of COVID-19 on games. Thank you.
Anadi here. Please welcome Anadi.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Anandi Gupta of Marine Speed, and I am standing here to take my topic, the positive impact of COVID-19 on games. Firstly, I want to tell everyone about games. What is game? A game is a structural form of play undertaken usually as an entertainment or fun, and sometimes it is used as an educational tool. Games are very necessary for our life. Games make us fit and healthy. Games teach us a lesson of brotherhood and national unity. There are three types of games. First is indoor games, second is outdoor games, and third is digital and online games. Apart from this, I want to tell everyone during the COVID-19, the Olympics 2021 to 2022 are there. India got 7 medals and India got 48 ranks in the Olympics. The medals are distributed in 1 gold, 2 silver and 4 bronze medals. The gold medal was won by athlete Neeraj Chopra in the game javelin throw with a distance of javelin 87.58 meters. Positive impact of outdoor games. Outdoor games are an excellent form of exercise for kids and for everyone. It helps us to strengthen their muscles and joints, increase flexibility and make them more agile. Immunity is also to be improved in outdoor games than indoor games. Indoor games without physical movements like chess, carom, etc. or any other educational prize or indoor games help us to improve the brain power and creativity of everyone. Then the positive impact of COVID-19 on online and digital games. Esports, online tournaments are growing very rapidly due to COVID-19. Now I am telling about the Sports Minister of India. So Sports Minister of India is Anurag Thakur. At last I want to tell everyone that games are there for you to relax your mind. Games are there for you to enjoy your life. Thank you for listening.
We are going to start another new topic, that is relationship, the impact of COVID-19 on relationship. So speaking on the negative impact, we have Shreya from Royal Furious. Let's give a round of welcome for Shreya.
Relations are the base of society. A really very good morning to all the teachers and respected teachers and my fellow mates present here. I am Shreya Tiwari and I am here to throw light on the negative impacts of COVID-19 on relations. The novel coronavirus has its impacts on almost all the spheres of our lives, but its impacts on relations had been adverse. As soon as the pandemic started spreading its roots, a
Roaring Spirit, we have Manal Khan. Let's give a round of applause for Manal.
No family is perfect. We argue, we fight. We even stop talking to each other at times. But in the end, family is family. The love always be there. Myself, Manal, I am going to talk about positive impact on relationships. During the lockdown, I know we all didn't meet to our family. But yeah, we have got time to spend with each other like our parents and our friends. We have learned so many things with our family. We got time to learn with the self-impact and the learning is time. During this pandemic, the families and the parents got so many time to spend with each other. We have done family dinners and done dinners. During this pandemic, the families are going to stress up with the stressful situation during of coronavirus. But they have got many useful issues like being understanding each other and being with each other. Maybe we have studied and learned from our parents and our friends. At the last, I want to say that we all are helpless without each other and the God. No one can be yourself with materialistic, but with relation. You can be yourself and you can be a person. Thank you.
Kind girls, we have Arkia to speak on the negative impact of Corona on discipline. Let us give a round of applause for Arkia.
Discipline is the bridge between goal and accomplishment. Good morning everyone present here. I, Akhya Agarwal, student of class 10, stand here to share my views on how negatively discipline affects because of COVID-19. How discipline affects of children because of COVID-19? Due to the lack of schools in COVID-19 era, the discipline that children get in school, like getting up early in the morning and cutting nails regularly, complete homework regularly because of the fear of getting scolded the next day, the upcoming generation has been deprived of it. The routine lifestyle of a student staying at home has been affected because watching various entertainment programs on televisions and mobile phones has also reduced their interest level towards study. Whereas study is a very important part of a student's lifestyle where they can acquire many types of knowledge. Instead of playing with friends, they were watching movies. Instead of doing homework, they were copying it from mobile phones. Due to the heaviness on the eyes, because of the excessive use of digital things like mobile phones and laptops, there is an increase in irritability and laziness in children, due to which their discipline life is totally broken. In the lockdown, you all have seen that what elders, what adults and what children, everyone's regular exercise was affected. Some are getting lazy and they are waking up late in the morning, some are even waking up at the afternoon also. So this led to laziness in the body. So at last, for my opponents and for me also, that now as our schools are open, so we have to keep discipline because discipline has to help the person to develop their personality. Thank you.
So now speaking on the same topic, discipline, we have Vidushi to speak the positive impact. So she is from Roaring Spirit. Give a round of applause for her.
Good morning everyone, I am Vidushi Sharma. This episode proclaims that discipline is the golden bridge between you and your goal and success. Without discipline you cannot achieve anything. If you want to go up level, first you have to bring discipline in life. Then, Corona has given the golden opportunity to bring discipline in life. Everybody make a timetable. Discipline is not you are sitting there and you are shutting your mouth. Everybody should exercise.
been found to follow the rules because of their parents. Parents have been taught that you have to follow rules. If children are washing their plates after eating, washing their clothes, and polish their shoes also. And the most anxiety topic is environment. Everybody see the biggest improvement in environment. You know nitrogen oxide, which is harmful gases. It was reduced 20 to 77%, in which is hardly affect the ozone layer. Greenhouse effect, CO2, which hardly affect the ozone layer. Now I want to talk about our India, means New Delhi. You everybody go to New Delhi. I am also go. When I go after before the corona, there was a fog in the New Delhi. In the morning, there was a bad smell of something too much. But after the corona, I was home. There was a bird was swimming in the sky. Very beautiful moment I will see in my life. In the New Delhi after the corona, my conclusion is discipline is the best investment for the life. Thank you.
Now we have just the last topic, that is the spirituality. We all of us are spiritual, and some of us we think that we have lost our spirituality just by not going to the temples and all. But let us see. So to speak on the negative impact on spirituality, we have Shri Parna. So let us give a round of applause for Shri Parna.
The most important time in the world is a time to make for yourself. A very warm morning to one of our members. This is Shri Parna Gora from class 10A, and today I will let you some person talk the lost spirituality in COVID-19. So let's start. At the time of COVID-19, many families experienced the loss of their loved ones. During COVID-19, the deaths were traumatic. They were not expected. And ambulance may have come for a loved one struggling to breathe. If there were chances to say goodbye, it can be done remotely or with the help of an healthcare worker. Many families believe that the God will save them from this COVID, and yes, they are following all the precautions which are stated by the WHO. But unfortunately, they got infected. Some lost their lives, and there are some cases where the main head or the main earning person of the family lost their lives. Let me give an example first. Recently, I have read in the newspaper that a lady from Bhopal lost her brother and her father in the first wave of COVID, and her husband in the second wave. She had done a cremation of all the three members, which is when I was reading the newspaper, there was such a heartbreaking news. And believe me, this was not only news on the road. There are so many news like that. Children lost their parents, women lost their husbands, children got orphaned, women got widows. But what was the fault of those children? What about their future? And the second most important point, that is that there are so superstitious people in our country that we can't think of. They are not wearing masks, not doing sanitizers, not following any precautions stated by the WHO. One day I was watching the news channel. There was a lady who was not wearing mask in the temple. A reporter came to her and asked her why she was not wearing mask. She replied that she read Hanuman Chalisa, which is the Hindu scripture, twice a day, and the God will definitely save her from this virus. And yes, it seemed to be funny, but there are many people in the country like her. At last, yes, I believe in God. God has saved all of us from this pandemic, but we should not misbelieve in God. We should use all the precautions, because God has given us three important weapons to fight against COVID-19, which is wear mask, use sanitizers, get vaccinated as soon as possible, and so many. So we need to follow all the precautions, because if we can't do anything for ourselves, so the God can't do anything for us. Thank you very much.
Okay, so now we have the last speaker of this debate competition is Khushi Bhaskar. Let us give a round of applause for Khushi, speaking on spirituality.
We all have problems, but the way we solve it is what makes us different. Hello everybody, my name is Khushi
which help others. Whose priority is to love itself and others as well. COVID-19 has given us time for self-analysis. It has given us precious time to transform ourselves. COVID-19 may have deformed hundreds of bodies, but it has transformed thousands of souls. May I know how many of you have helped others during COVID-19? None of you? Exactly. Helping a stranger without expecting any benefits is true spirituality. When Bodhananda Lakshmi, who is visually challenged, donated her 5 months salary, that is 15,000 rupees for the welfare of the people during COVID-19, this act of selflessness is real spirituality, and COVID-19 has given us this selflessness. We do not have to go to temples to meet God. When we feed a hungry stomach, it connects us to the real God. And we got to see such tremendous acts by milk angels during COVID-19 who were distributing milk to poor kids every day. By car shelters who were delivering free food to daily wages right at their doorstep, maintaining all COVID-19 protocols. COVID-19 has generated a sense of spirituality among the people, and spirituality has helped the people to overcome their negative experiences and thoughts. So COVID-19 has given us selflessness, hope, high spirit, and kept us connected to the real Supreme Soul, and this makes me say that the impact of COVID-19 on spirituality was positive. That's it. Thank you very much.
Yes, very good coaches. Has spoken very boldly and with confidence. Her presentation, everything was perfect. Okay. So now all the speakers have spoken from both the sides. Now once again we have the question answer session. I hope both the teams have written some points and your time. And this question answer session will be of 5 minutes once again. And at the end, the last 2 minutes, the audience also can participate in this. So now the debate begins again.
First, tell me how games like Free Fire and PUBG are bad.
Oh, online games, as you know that online games are very addictive. 14-year-old boy was that. He always plays Free Fire and he lost 40,000 in the Free Fire, he lost 40,000 and he came into depression after a long time. And he did suicide in his room.
Shriyanshi, I want to ask a question to you.
Yes, of course.
Through online education, we can save time and our effort. But it is not necessary that students also learn through online classes. They can't understand the concepts. Many of students can't understand the concepts. There are too much network issues.
But there is not always network issues is there.
But there is no network issue. But not everybody is understanding the all concepts. So what about them?
See, on YouTube there are channels called Magnet Brains, Edo Mantra, from which we can learn the concept, and our teachers are already so good at teaching. I think I have understand each and everything very well. Even teachers are, if we are asking them twice, they are explaining that to us.
A boy in my neighborhood who was in class 8 when the school was closed, and now he is in class 10 and he has found this class 9 and half of his 10 while studying online. And when he went to the school for giving his first term exam, he failed in all the exams because he could not understand the concept. His writing speed was very poor.
See, person who wants to learn, he will learn at any, the surrounding doesn't matter to that person. If he wants to learn, he will learn. And if that person is not studying at his home, I'm damn sure that the person should be doing the same in the classroom, offline classrooms also. He just keep disturbing others, even our teachers. So it depends. It depends on the person. He will have the same behavior in offline class also and online class also. So
That Bharat, that there is a blunder of online here. You said that Free Fire and PUBG are related to that. Yeah, anything you are doing in excess leads to that. For example, I am taking two cases. One is for food and second is for games. You guys, games are related to that. For example, Free Fire. If you do anything in excess, it leads to disadvantages. For example, you are eating up food more and more, even it is healthy or junk. You lead to your health is already bad. You will affect your health. Okay.
If you are not agree with me, so I have an example. You are continuously, if someone is continuously using mobile phone, so it affects the mobile phone will affect his mind and eye. If you are talking about the health, so this will affect on his mental health.
Is directly similar to digital games and example of food.
Commit suicide as in relationships.
People were not happy with their relations with others. They could not even go outside to share their views. Even depression is the accumulation of thoughts. They cannot express their thoughts to their others, to the family members. That is why.
But they are with their families now, they can share with them only. So how it can be possible that every guy from 1000 is only one is commit suicide only for the relations? Is it possible? Do you think is it possible?
But data tells that. The report of PIB, Press Information Bureau, tells that.
But it is not possible, you know, like everything on internet is not true. How can you concern that this people is commit suicide due to the bad relations with the other people?
I can say that only on relying on government report and government reports, we are only
Nah, do you think that people can die due to relations?
Yes, I think.
How they can? Like how many of them? Like only with the parents living inside the home, not even going outside. How they can think like they have to die?
What I said, we commit suicide due to depression, that we cannot express our thoughts to others. And I want to ask a question from Kushi. In the home fair, the people went there just to satisfy their souls for spirituality, but they got infected, and this made the virus affect a lot more people.
Excuse, can your holy places is being religious, not spiritual. Developing holiness in itself is spirituality. So people have a very confusing definition of spirituality in their mind. Going to temples, paying a regular visit to temples, it's being religious, not being spiritual.
Everyone knows
There is a difference between being religious and being spiritual. So please clear that first, and then maybe the question will make a more sense.
Now is the calculation of marks and points are being done by our judges. So we need to keep patience for a while. And for that time being, may I request Koi team to sing a melodious song.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Holy, 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 I want to see you. I want to see you. Thank you.
We all are waiting for the winning team and for the speaker of the day. And to announce the result, once again may I call Johnson.
So we are now at the end of our debate competition, and the topic was, is the impact of COVID-19 negative? So finding negativeness and positiveness depends on us. Obviously, as a whole, if we see, then it was negative. But if we remain in the negative, we focus on the negative, then we also become negative. But the life demands from us to be a positive person. So the topic and this debate was arranged so that we may all find out the positiveness of this. Obviously, anything happens for a cause, and we have learned something in this COVID-19. So now it's time to decide the speaker of the day. So do you have any guess? Speaker of the day?
See.
Yes. The speaker of the day is Khushi Bhaskar. Please come. And out of 180, she has got 168 marks, the highest in the speakers, 168. Team A with the Almas captain. Okay. Team A. And they have got 1,102 marks. Give a clap for them. And yes, now the team B, the Shiranshi, the captain. And Group B has got 183 marks. Yes. And so the winning team is Team B, Roaring Spirit with a positive impact. And we also had speech competitions, and in the 9th class, the speech competition winner was, who was the winner? Devshika. Let us give a round of applause for Devshika. And from the 11th class, the good speaker, okay, the winner, the first winner goes to Anushka Goswami. Give a round of applause for Anushka. And from 10th class, the winner of the first prize in the speech competition 2021-22 goes to Swarnim Bhavsa. Yes, please come. So this was about the end of the speech competition as well as the debate competition, and I also thank the judges. And for judges, I don't have so big things, but yes, I want to give you something as you have taken out your time. Please give a round of welcome for the judges. Please come here. Yes, this is as a token of love. Don't consider this is a very big gift, but just a token of love. So give a big clap for. And I want to ask Navin sir to say a few words.
Look, you all were terrific. Everyone speak very well. Nobody is a winner. Nobody is a loser. Okay. So apart from this, winning and losing is part of the same coin. One wins and one loses. So don't lose your hope. You all speak very well, and you all were excellent. You all are very good speakers. You all are very good orators. And I heartily congratulate John sir for organizing such a beautiful debate competition. I think first time in the history of Gurumata. This is a very passionate, what we can say, a very passionate debate competition. Although the odds are against, but then also it's very good. So a big round of applause for John sir. Thank you very much, John sir. And we want you to organize this such a beautiful contest in future also. So best of luck for future, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And yes, since all the participants, they have participated in the debate, so for them also I have something to give. So all can take this. Debate and the speech competition gets end, so you can wind up and you can go to your classes. Thank you.